Hello, and welcome to a brand new day of free-to-play here on Magic the Gathering Arena. Get the dish on the latest with me, Lord Rumfish. Just jumping into a Premier Draft event. No science experiment this time, just going to try to do a good, clean draft. These are Premier events still. The set hasn't come to the quick draft queue yet. Come on, number 8. Always waiting for that 8th seat to fill in there. It's funny to me to think about how easy it is to do a draft online compared to real life. In real life, you sign up on a piece of paper, you wait until 8 people all get signed up on the piece of paper, they have to do some processing, eventually the judges call you over to a table. Anyway. Invasion of Ixalan. I mean, it flips into a belligerent Register, which is decent. Yeah, permanent card can find lands. That's a decent battle. I mean, Phyrexian Gargantua is also looking pretty good here. Aside from that, I don't see a whole lot that catches my eye. Rona's decent. A Corruption of Tawashi is good too. I'm going to go ahead and take the Invasion of Ixalan here. I think it's kind of an even split on the value of things in the pack there. Alright, this one's, kind of so-so, replaces itself, turns into a big angel if you get it flipped. Finn is a great 2-drop though, and so is the Streetwise Negotiator. Yeah, both of these guys are just great. I think Finn having Death Touch is even better, potentially. Vanquish is not one of my more favorite removal spells. You know, it'd be more tempting if it was the unconditional one that's 4. But I think I'm going to take Finn here. Yeah, I'll take Finn. Stay in green for the moment. Okay, Aerialist is a great card. Invasion of New Capenna is pretty strong. It would be weird, though. It'd push me into Abzan. Whereas this is just a push into one other color, and you could even use green to activate it. What else? What else? Ichor Shade's good for the Sacrifice deck. But I would wait to take this until I've got more of the engines that turn that deck on. Ancient and Historian are both good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Aerialist here. I just did a great green-blue draft, but if that's what's open, I'm going to do it again. Aerialist and Invasion would both help with the Transform theme. Rankle and Torbrand's a powerful card, but it's very off-color. Not Volt Hermit's incredibly powerful. A 4-4 for 4 is already decent. That turns into a 5-5, which might put 10 power and toughness on the table when it attacks. Yeah, this Death Toucher's alright. This would be good for a Knight deck. But white and blue are not looking especially open. This Hermit is too good to ignore, I think. Okay, green-blue. Again. Looking kind of open here. Decent blue cards, decent green card. Yeah. Let's see. Oculus Whelp maybe goes a little bit later sometimes. It's a decent card for the deck. It's not as hard to pick up 2-drops. We'll take the Invasion of Pyrulia. It's a double-face card. Does well with this theme. Let's see. Okay, this pack is not as great. Atrax's Fall is okay. Vengeant Earth is actually better than it looks. Negate. Yeah. Anything else? Maybe the Slasher? I think... Well, Final Flourish is... Okay. It's weird for Final Flourish to be going this late. Maybe I should pay attention to that signal. Okay. Invasion of Kylum. Not going to go into those colors, probably. There's some good blue. Etched Familiar is pretty decent in black. Trax's Fall is okay. Let's see, Cryptomancer or Familiar? I guess I'll try out the Familiar here. Maybe black is open. We'll see. Oh, Captive Weird is great. That was a great card. Simulidescence is playable. Conversion's pretty iffy. Etherborn's, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Captive Weird. I'll pay life to flip this all day. Okay, Rona's not looking too bad if I'm actually going to be into blue-black. Halo Charge Scab. Oh, it can get a battle too. That's interesting. That's interesting. Rona only cares about instants and sorceries. Yeah, I think the Scab's the safer pick here. Yeah, I didn't remember that it could grab battles. Okay. Meeting of Minds, I think, is a very strong card. Oilcaster's not bad. Kind of pushes towards a different theme. I'm still not sure if black is really open or not. I'll take the Meeting of Minds here. Invasion of New Capenna made it all the way back around. Huh. That's strange. And there's the Ichor Shade. Well... I guess I need 3 drops. Don't really want to branch into white. I think Oilcaster's better than a counterspell here. I like having bodies on the field. Oculus Whelp, that could definitely go well here. Definitely hitting some 4 drops here. Meeting of Minds can be less than 4, very often. Negate or Urn. I'll take the Urn. There's a Negate. Rona. Well, Rona's pretty good. Even if the opponent has no cards left in hand, she turns into a 5/5 Trampler after being a looter that's a 1/3. Yeah, I think Rona's good. Let's see. Invasion of Vryn is okay. Isaac Ataxius is actually pretty good. It makes a thing that transforms, and green-blue cares about that. Yeah, I mean, it's Rona. Probably not time for you, Teysa. Oh, I do like Omen Hawker. This guy just has so many uses. Comes up all the time. Like he'd be good with Urn of Godfire, for example. Just turns into a Llanowar Elf at that point. Portent Tracker would be okay. Yeah, I think I like the Omen Hawker here. Storm the Seed Core is a strong choice, too. I'm going to take the Omen Hawker. Invasion of Ulgrotha. It is removal. It could go face. It could flip a battle or kill a planeswalker. Turns into a flyer that keeps growing. It's also Vanquish the Weak. I think I like all the value on the invasion more than I like Vanquish the Weak. This one's a little narrow. Particle Knight's good. It's much better in a night deck, though. Yeah, it seems like some of the colors are drying up a little bit here. Bonded Herd Beast could be okay. It works with a transform theme. Maybe I should be thinking about blue-black, actually. It's starting to look like blue-black is really the thing that's open here. Completed Huntmaster is a really powerful card. That was a great way to turn on the aristocrats. Okay, I'm not in red. Eyes is a good card. Blade Master's okay. I think I go ahead and take the eyes here. Invasion of Amonkhet. I mean, I've seen firsthand it's a solid card. It's strong. I think I will go ahead and take it. Complete the circuit? Sorceries, instant or sorcery, copy it twice. Probably not. I like Omen Hawker. Already got a couple of Ichor Shade. I think Omen Hawker could be really strong here. Okay, Eyes or a Blade Master. That was a tough choice. I think I take the Blade Master here. Works pretty well for Omen Hawker, too. Alright, Oilcaster or Halo Hopper? Probably the Halo Hopper. No, I'll do the Oilcaster. I've actually got some mill cards in here. Bladed Battlefan could make it into the deck. I like that it's not just a trick, but it's like a permanent +1 power that you can move around. Alright, take the Archivist. Reds ended up being very open on pack 2. But I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I've tried 4 or 5 colors before. Ichor Drinker, that is a good thing to sacrifice at the low end. A little bit of an Aristocrats theme is starting to emerge. Rampaging Geoderm, 14 pick? What? What? Okay. Well, not in white. Renata's a very strong card, though. Oh, so is Aetherblade Agent. So is Aetherblade Agent. I don't think I've really had much of a chance to play with Aetherblade Agent yet. Yeah. Not so much for this deck. Invasion of Kamigawa is better than it looks. It's actually not bad at all. Halo Forager, though, is right on brand for this deck. Got some things like Eyes of Gitaxias I wouldn't mind casting from the graveyard. Aetherblade Agent's good, too. But yeah, I'm going to take the Halo Forager. I think I'm starting to move away from green here. Vanquish the Weak would be reasonable here. Rona would be pretty reasonable, too. Maybe I do take a Vanquish the Weak here. I've Now I've got the Halo Forager. Some little removal spells would be nice to have floating around the deck. Oh, let's see. I do like Ichor Shade. I think it's a strong card. Am I still going to have some green in here, or am I going to cut all the green? I think I take the Ichor Shade. Ooh, Ayara. Well, she works well for the sacrifice theme, too. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Ichor Shade number 4. I've got enough of them for the moment. Ayara looks good. Take Ayara. Invasion of Arcavios. Okay, this could actually let me go into my sideboard, which is interesting. All the cards you don't draft are in your sideboard. I can also fetch one out of your library or graveyard. That's neat. That's neat. I don't think I take it over Aetherblade Agent, though. Yeah, I think for the draft, I think the Aetherblade Agent's probably the choice. I did see the Mutagen Connoisseur, and I feel like green might not make it in at this point. Tunered Oilcaster. Render Inert could probably be decent. Without the green, I may not have that many battles. I do have one or two. There's also Flitting Gorilla, potentially. I'll take the Render Inert. Okay, there's another Flitting Gorilla. I think I'll go ahead and take it here. I was very late for Eyes of Gataxius. It was a very good card. Let's see, do I want the Dispersal? It could give me a one-mana play sometimes. Maybe. Aetherborn might not make it in. We'll see. Very late Ichor Shade. Probably wouldn't play 2 negates. Karsus Depth Guard. Alright, what is green bringing to the deck here? Early plays are not great to splash for. Of these, the invasions would at least draw me a card whenever I did get to them. Finn would be a decent battlefield presence. Iridescent Blademaster looks terrible as a splash. Noveled Hermit is maybe strong enough to consider playing on its own as the only green card. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the green here and see what it looks like without it. Alright, 53 cards. Probably some stuff I don't want. Let's take a look. Burn of Godfire doesn't look necessary. I'm going to cut the negate for the moment. I can bring it back in later if I need to. I'm going to cut the Bladed Battle Fan for the moment. Wow, this looks dense with playables, actually. Okay, how many things do I have for Omen Hawker to do here? Transform Rona. Transform this. Transform this. That's 4 cards. Transform these. That's 6 cards. Help activate that. 7. Transform Myara. That's 8. Phyrexian Archivist. That's 9. Okay, there are 9 cards that could benefit from Omen Hawker's mana. That's pretty good, but I don't know if I want 2 of them. Render Inert seems a little clunky here. I'll cut the Archivist for now. I like having a big top end on a deck like this. And I think the messing with the graveyard could be useful, but I'm going to cut it for now. I'm not too sure about Afara's Dispersal. I'm going to cut it for the moment. I like Meeting of Minds, but I feel like there's a lot of card draw value already baked into this deck, so I'm going to drop it for the moment. I'm going to let the Etched Familiar go. I'm just having to cut playables now. I'm not sure what to cut here exactly. Maybe one of these Ichor Shades can go. I think they're very good though. I don't love consuming Aetherborn. I'm gonna cut him for now. And I'm going to cut an Oilcaster and an Ichor Shade. I have 17 creatures, not counting things like Eyes of Gitaxias. There's a really solid density of creatures in this deck. More black than blue. I've got 9 swamps and 8 islands. There's a ton of card advantage that's baked in here. I think I'm going to run with this. Alright, up against I Sing for fun. Well, that's nice. Go ahead and lead on this Captive Weird. Nothing on 2. Shauna. She's going to get big. So I could transform this. I might hit a 5-drop though. I think I'm going to use the Eyes of Gitaxias here instead. Easy block on the 1/2. Okay, got a Final Flourish, which could kill Shauna. Could probably kill her next turn too, unless they do something crazy. I could try to keep open Final Flourish and a 3/3, but I think I would like to see what's on top of my deck. Okay, it's a swamp. That's fine. Stay back on blocks here. Acting like they got a removal spell, it's a Cosmic Hunger. They get a pretty big hit. Play a swamp. Let's be mana efficient. Play the Huntmaster. Can flip the token or play a Final Flourish. Okay, there's Elish Norn. Okay, they only come in with the 4/4. Go ahead and kill it. Elish Norn triggers. Let's see. If I sacrifice the Oculus Whelp, that'll draw me a card, and it can do a chump block. If they try to play a third creature here, I might just kill Elish in response, if they would have mana to activate her. Okay, get a big trampler. Okay. Let's see, if I kill the trampler, one tramples over, take 2... Well, no, I don't take 2 because the whelp blocks. Yeah, it'd be nice to get at least chump block value out of the whelp. So, kicker, kill Elish, sack this, draw a card. Don't have to worry about Elish Norn's extra taxes. There we go. Okay. I think I go ahead and do this now to stabilize. Just thinking about ways they could cheese me out of the game. +2/+2 and flying is maybe one of those. I know I've got a flying blocker, but they could have removal as well. Halo Forager. Well, they've got Sunder, but, and Cosmic Hunger. But I've got Eyes of Gitaxias, and that seems like a pretty nice one. Gonna take action. X is exactly 3. Cast Eyes of Gitaxias. There we go. I could play the Omen Hawker, I'll just leave up the activation at instant speed. Copper Host Crusher. That's big. That's very big. So I suppose I have to block him with, like, everything. Let's see, how much do I have left to block here with? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I have exactly 8 to block with. They have 1 card in their hand. Yeah, I don't think I can afford it. If they have a trick, it's just terrible. Thespian. I mean, any bonus they give to this Crusher is just death. Okay, they do have a trick here. Choosing what to fight. Go for the Halo Forager. Okay, I get the Death Toucher. Go ahead and transform them for full price. Let's see. I need to block the Crusher with some stuff on the ground to survive, but I think I can start attacking the invasion now. Like, the Oilcaster and the Mindstinger would take out the Crusher, like 2 damage would trample over and that would be fine. Okay, another big trampler. Okay, so they want to come after the invasion. They want to come after the invasion. It needs 6 damage to flip it. I only need to block 4 damage, so it'll take 5. And this will kill it. They don't get their invasion flipped, and their guy is dead. That's pretty cool. Okay, now if I want to keep defending against their invasion, which is a pretty nasty creature, then I can't afford an attack on my invasion. Yeah, I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna say go. No attacks. Great! Let's just stare at each other, play lands, here we go. Great! You draw a spell. Wonderful. Okay. I am lower on cards than they are, but I have to do stuff. Let's see, do I need the Final Flourish more than the Eyes of Gataxias? Maybe? I feel like the Eyes is actually the right choice here. No, I'm gonna defend. I have good blocks right now. Okay. If a 5/4 menace attacks the invasion of Olgrotha, it kills any 2 of their creatures. Man, they are really sweating this block. That was about as much creature shuffling as I've ever seen on a block. You get a Surveil. They choose not to put it in the graveyard. Oh, Vanquish. That could kill the knight. That's handy. Well, my flyer is not that useful on blocks at the moment, so I'm just going to start pecking away at this invasion. Okay. Take action. Guess it'll be the Halo Forager? Yeah, it's gotta be the Halo Forager. Oh, now if I want to keep it from flipping, he's got to go there. I'll block you. Okay. Attack the invasion? How about it? Is this a chump? Yes! Okay, 8 cards left. I've got to close out this game. What the heck is in our graveyards? Can only be instants and sorceries, right? Cut short, no. Cosmic Hunger, Sunder, no. And it's probably an Eyes of Gitaxias, right? I just need power and toughness on the battlefield. I don't need more mill, that's for sure. But the card draw could help close out the game. I do have one down there, don't I? Yes. Take action. 1, 2, 3. 3 exactly. It doesn't say X or less, it says exactly X. You need to be specific with Halo Forager. Ichor Drinker, sure. Flip this thing at instant speed. Rona. Okay, Ichor Drinker here. The other 9 damage at your face. Grandmother Ravi Singir! Here's Rona. Transformer at sorcery speed? I guess. If they have the White Exile Sweeper, I'm just dead. Suppose I could have not committed Rona for that reason? No, that's it. Whew. Okay, up against Thigh Highs, Save Lives. That sounds a bit risque. Alright, go first. I'll try it. Rona should be able to help find some lands. Got a 1-2 curve, possibly 3 with the eyes. Hopefully they don't kill Rona. I would really like to use her ability to find a swamp. I'm still gonna look for a swamp. Apparently not. Alright. Eyes of Gitaxias. No attacks. Now the Omen Hawker can transform this incubator token. Mirror Shield Hoplite. That guy's dangerous. There's a black. Okay. Is there some way I can use the Omen Hawker? I guess I could transform Rona. Come in for 8. Okay. Opponent goes to 13. Maybe they can destroy a tapped creature? Or pacifism? There's the 6 mana red spell. With 2 creatures, they could tap out and convoke it to kill Rona. I mean, they're probably looking at how to use their backup creatures. Although Rona is a lot of pressure. Scrappy Bruiser. That seems not ideal for the opponent. So, couple of things I could do here, but I think the most important one's probably the invasion of Volgrotha. The other things are not as mana efficient, and they, I mean, I'd love to get the Ichor Shade down first, but I think I'm gonna burn out this Hoplite. And Rona's gonna come in on the invasion. Which is gonna get me Grandmother Singir. And Grandmother Singir is better than an Ichor Shade. Don't have anything for the Omen Hawker to do just at the moment. Maybe I should try to draw a card here. Give me a battle to attack. Might be interesting. Okay, there's Aetherblade Agent. I wouldn't quite have enough mana with the Omen Hawker this turn to transform it. Wouldn't quite get there. Right, because that'd be 3 mana left over, and I would need at least 4 and 2 life. Okay. What'd they send in here? Oh, Invasion of Chandalar. I bet their set's in the graveyard. Maybe they have a way to get it back. Alright, play the Ichor Shade, I think. Rona and Grandmother can both attack the battle? No, you know what? Grandmother Singir can pressure their face. That's fine. Okay, they got a trick here. But damage to Rona is a problem for them. Okay, they're gonna win this fight, but killing Rona is gonna cost... It's gonna cost them a Geoderm. And Ichor Shade gets a counter. Okay, Dusk Legion Duelist. If they have a way to put a counter on it, they're going to start drawing cards. Skyclave Aerialist. Okay, so these can be useful with the Omen Hawker. First, I think I send Grandmother Singir through the air at the invasion and get a counter on her. Kind of force the opponent to deal with it? Nope. They're doing no such thing. Lazotep Convert. Daxos would be interesting. Would gain me some life. But I think these can actually transform now. I'm going to take the IR out. Let's see, it'd be... They're both 5 to transform. Let's get the flyer. Don't have any green. Flip the Invader. Get an Ichor Drinker. Play the Aetherblade Agent and say go. Now, if they have Sunfall or whatever it is, it will hurt. No, 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 they're just trying to add to the board here. Sunfall would hurt. It would hurt them too, though. And I don't have nothing left. I'm pretty sure Ayara can just make an attack lethal. You can just kind of spread out the damage with the Geoderm, kind of flip the Etherblade agent, attack all except for Ayara. Something that gets blocked, she just sacrifices it. Drains the opponent. They get a counter doing this. They do get a free hit in. Not gonna block. Alright, these don't affect combat. This does. This could affect combat. I'll just go ahead and pay full price. And I'll say attack all, but not Ayara. And I'll give the Omen Hawker a boost. So I'm dealing as much damage as I possibly can. Okay, Ichor Shade would be a good target to sack. Geoderm's even better, though. That's 4. Target the opponent, sack the Geoderm. Yep. That's lethal. Up against Ludmila. If that was Spanish, I guess it'd be Ludmilla. I'll take it. Ichor Drinker. Alright. Etherblade Agent. Takes 4 or 5 to transform the agent. No block. Okay, they final flourish. Sure. Go ahead and play the Ichor Shade. I think I do the Flitting Gorilla this turn. Yeah, I guess I attack here. Okay, okay. We've blown a couple of some of the strongest removal in the format on 2 and 3 drops. They're like commons. Okay, actually Etherblade Agent was probably worth it, to be fair. And whatever they're doing here probably isn't worth it. Definitely not worth it. I could go for the Oil Caster, but I think the Agent's actually a better take. Yeah, and put the little Incubate token out there. Etherblade Agent. I could go for the Invasion of Amonkhet here. Yeah, they might not play anything that I want to vanquish, especially. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I got an Etherblade Agent out of them. That's surprising. Milled 3 lands for them. Milled 2 Eyes of Gataxias for me. It's time to flip him. Just pay full price. Do you have another removal spell? Okay. That's fine, I guess. I feel like they've just been snapping these off with no regard for anything. Which feels very weird to me. Alright, so they think they can block with the thing, they think I don't see it. I'm actually going to vanquish it. Uh-huh. Get vanquished. Okay. Sure. I mean, 3 Final Flourish has got to be, like, most of the premium removal in their entire deck, right? I doubt they can do much better than that. Sure. What else you got? You're just gonna sack your Berserker? Jump block, sack, do nothing? Okay, whatever. Who cares? Another land, sure. Wonderful. Well, removal spell or bust. I really don't think they should be rewarded for playing so badly, but whatever. Okay. That's fine. Because I can't be having that thing around. Now the Invasion of Amonkhet could turn into a copy of that dragon for me. That would be pretty nice. Okay, more little dorks. I mean, they've got a little bit of a clock. Okay, now they've got a real clock going. And I can't find anything. That is a problem. Yeah, I mean, you just lose games where you flood out. Yeah. Are they missing a color this entire time? Okay, I'm just drawing land and they're drawing gas. What do you want from me? Yeah, I'll take eyes. Go ahead and play the land. Of course you do! Fine. Up against Jaspania. I guess I'll take it. Okay, they mulliganed. Here's a 1-drop. I don't usually like 1-drops. This one has extra value, though. Enough down to... for either of us. Okay, we go to 3 here, swing in. Guess I'll just keep moving through the deck here. Eyes of Cataxius. Final Flourish looks pretty good with Halo Forager. I mean, so does Eyes of Cataxius. That is a great combination of cards. Getting down Ichor Shade could be good with Final Flourish, as long as you kill it on your turn. It's at the beginning of your end step. It gets a counter. I think to be mana efficient, I'm going to play Tenured Oilcaster on my next turn for all 4. Turn 5, I could play the Ichor Shade and kill something with Final Flourish. And that could grow the Ichor Shade. Aerialist would not be a bad play either. Aerialist plus the token? That would also be just fine. Which, if I'm gonna do that, I can come in for more damage. So it's looking like my opponent may have disconnected, which is a shame. So in real-life games, it happens a little less often, but things do come up. Sometimes, you know, you gotta go to the bathroom, sometimes, you know, maybe you get an emergency call. You just gotta go sometimes. Gotta pick it up and leave. It doesn't happen very often in real life. I feel like disconnects happen more often in internet games, but it can happen in real life too. Up against Dragon Master 91. This looks like a keeper. It's no blue yet. Get down the Etherblade Agent. Sure, moment of truth. Putting land in their graveyard. 3 colors. Baral and Carry Zev. Well, perhaps I need to kill that. First strike? Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, Final Flourish could be a trick. They probably won't block here. Okay, they don't. They don't. I guess they know what's up. I guess you gotta do this the hard way. Can't start letting them make monkeys. Alright, I think I'll go with Invasion of Amonkhet here. Got 3 spells: Stoke the Flames, Meeting of Minds, Ifara's Dispersal. They discarded Plains. I'll go ahead and do the Ichor Drinker. Etherblade Agent, I'll just attack the invasion. It might have a thing to destroy a tapped creature or whatever. Okay. Do they have any interesting creatures down here? Well, there's the one I killed. That'd be pretty interesting. I haven't drawn a land yet, though. They have 2 mana open. I think I go for the card draw here. Okay. I'll say no attacks. If they want to flip that thing and attack with it, that's fine. Yellow Charge Scab. He's big. What are they going to put on top? Meeting of Minds. They're going for card draw. It's not what I expected. I thought it'd be a removal spell. Still can't find a land. I could make the agent big enough that the Scab has to block. And perhaps that's the thing to do. Yeah, it has to be the Scab. Now you can draw 2 cards if you want. And they do want. They even tapped their creature to do it. Well, let's see if they got an answer for this. Okay. Can flip the other one at instant speed. Okay. Good marshals, you say? I am not amused. Well, let's kill that marshal before it gets any bigger. Is there a creature that would do it? I guess not immediately, right? No, I think it's pretty important to burn one of these out. So it's up to them if they want to attack with their marshal or leave it back to tap my creature. Or they could just draw amazing spells for the rest of the game. That would be a thing they could do as well. Let's see. Play an Ichor Shade. Play Ayara. Okay, so if you Transformer at the beginning of combat, your Return an artifact or creature from graveyard to the battlefield. Gains haste. And then exile at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. And she's a 4/4 on the backside. I think I might need the sacrifice from the front side, honestly. Guardian of Girapur. This is a bit sickening. Okay, so they could not actually double block her, effectively. Yeah, this is sickening. I am disgusted with the opponent. Oh, by all means. Play, I don't know, the Wide Exile spell, and then flip the token. And then, I don't know, play Breach the Multiverse after you generate 5 treasures somehow. Okay. Yeah, like this. I mean, basically if they have something, I'm just dead. Two Guardian of Girapur? Okay, deals X damage to an opponent or battle. You gain X life, where X is the sacrifice permanent's mana value. So I can get Grandmother Singir, but maybe I could get their Alabaster Host Intercessor. Would that be better? Could take one of their Guardians. Here's a land. Here's the Halo Charge Scab. That's all part of the equation here. I'll take the Final Flourish. Please and thank you. She can do this at instant speed. So, the Oilcaster can actually threaten to get Grandmother Singir on his own. Which would take out one of their Guardians. And that is fine by me. Okay, Luris. What can Luris recast out of their graveyard? 2 or less. Not the Alabaster Host. You could get the other Marshal. Not the brawl. Just the marshal. It's just the marshal. Okay, that's fine. Sure, tap down Grandmother Singular. Okay. Block with the Halo Charge Scab. Block here? Well, actually I don't need to, do I? I can take 3. Yeah, taking 3 is fine. So I don't need to make that block. So I just block there. Use Iara. Target the battle. Sacrifice the Scab. Gain 5 life. Get the Lazotep convert. And just check my graveyard real quick. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the Alabaster Host Intercessor. Take out a Guardian of Ghirapur. Alright. Play the Aetherblade Agent. Yeah, I can actually spare the mana. Go ahead and transform it. I probably should come across here and kill something. I can't risk this one dying. I can tap 2 of my things, but I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come in with the Oilcaster. Gotta start killing them. Gotta start killing them. Okay, tap Grandmother Singular, and then what? Sure. Block. I'm gonna use the Hunt Master on this one. Take action. Halo Charged? Or Halo Forager? What else is down here? Final Flourish? Final Flourish would be pretty good. Okay, apparently they don't want to play it out. It's fine by me. Up against Shikari. I'll take it. Here's Rona. Please don't kill her. I'd like to get rid of some of these lands. Right, so that part she does at instant speed. And go ahead and cast the Eyes of Cataxius here. Skyward. Okay. You can choose to give it haste. Alright, I'll drop off an island. See, the mana's a little awkward here. So I could flip Rona next turn, and she would be big enough to flip this invasion. Actually, I think I attack this invasion with her, because the token could flip it, or the invasion of Olgrotha could flip it. Okay, so they're going to kill their invasion of Kyla. Let's see, I could get a Knight of the New Coalition from them, or a Sheevan Branchburner. I could get the Halo Charge Scab or an Aerialist from me. Alright, so I can take one of theirs. Could put another knight on the ground for me. Or I could go for the Scab out of my own graveyard and get the Eyes of Gitaxias back. I think I like that a little better. And say no attacks. Would have been nice to get the Omen Hawker down early, but at this stage of the game, I might be okay with discarding them. Well, they're really going to town with these flyers with haste. Go ahead and kill one of these. Well, my goodness, they're just full of flip cards, aren't they? Omen Hawker can go. Alright, so I believe what I need to do here is block. I'm going to play Ayara. I guess I'll go ahead and do this. The weird? Okay, I'll let a shade go. Say no attacks. So it looked like they were thinking about flipping this Guardian, which would take all of their mana, maybe 2 life. Quintorius. Well, that's a ball. Most absolute bomb. So, let's kill him. Okay, land. Definitely wanted to land. Okay, what spells are in the graveyards? None here. How about over there? Basically none there too. Cool. Very good. Well, if Rona flips for 6 and attacks, I get Grandmother Ravi Singyur, I can block the 4-3 and a 2-2, and I would take 5 and die. So that's not an option. Could also go like Captive Weird. Halo Forager just to get a blocker. Yep, Halo Forager just to have a blocker. And say go. Okay, they spend all of their mana. This means I should get to kill the Seraph of New Capenna here. Okay, Seraph dead, Furnace Plus Conqueror dead. Stop the 4 and stop the 1. Yeah. Did something trample that I wasn't aware of? Yeah, whatever. They had won that game. Up against Mida. Mida? Hey, Captive Weird. That's a nice one. I'll keep this. The opponent is on Atraxa sleeves. It's like flapping her wings and waving her arms. Okay, Captive Weird. Are they gonna do something to it? It's got Defender right now. Yep, nothing on 2. Chrome Host Seed Shark. Well, that's bad. I feel like I get down the Ichor Shade here. Try to set it up for getting a +1 counter in later turns. And that play should have the opponent sweating. They're like, oh no, my Seed Shark! They are choosing to do nothing. That is very suspicious. Could flip the weird here, and I should be able to cast anything on in the entire deck next turn. But I'm just going to cast this Tenured Oil Caster. Yeah, no tax. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. That was a big token. Well, I do believe that I'm screwed. Okay, there's Iara. Here's an Aetherblade Agent. Here's some damage. Oh, Lord. How is it they're lucky enough to get the Chrome Host Seed Shark on 3 and have built their entire deck around it? Do they have 2 of these in their deck? If they have 2 of them in the deck, I would actually give them props. At that point, I would be impressed if they have 2 Seed Sharks. But if it's just the one, and they just happen to top deck it, then I'm unhappy. That's not cool. It's not acceptable. Not at all. Cast Iara. And, no attacks? Because yeah, it's clear that they've put, like, all this stuff into the deck that's non-creature spells, and it's just paying them off dividends and dividends with this Chrome Host Seed Shark. And there's no way they could know that they would draw the Chrome Host Seed Shark, right? It could be like the 40th card in their deck. It could be on the very bottom. They might never draw it in the entire game until the last turn. So you can't build around it. You can't do that. So it just feels to me like I've been punished here. Where they're playing all of these, you know, kind of okay but middling cards, and they happen to draw their bomb. And that's not cool with me at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. The invasion is looking terrible here. All of their creatures have 4 toughness. Flipping the agent, the only reason that would be any good is if they let him through, but they won't. They'll just flip the 3 toughness one. Let's see, I can do... Okay, if I'm gonna draw a card anyway, I might as well do this first. Okay, I'll play this Flitting Gorilla. Yeah, it just feels incredibly unfair that they got their Seed Shark, and it feels like they built the entire deck around the Seed Shark. And they had no hope of knowing that they would get the Seed Shark. It feels very unfair to me. Coming in with the agent. Which grows the Ichor Shade? Oh yeah, Corruption of Tawashi, make a 5/5, make a 4/4. Corruption of Tawashi is actually a decent playable card anyway. Sure. Guess it'll be the Halo Forager. Let's take a look at their graveyard. Well, there's Meeting of Minds. Sunder the Gateway. These are not enchantments. I could burn out the Corruption of Tawashi, but not the tokens. Could be worth it. Could also just play back the Eyes of Gitaxias. You know what, I think I will actually get rid of their Corruption of Tawashi. I suppose I could also have gotten rid of the Stasis Field, but doesn't seem to especially matter. Sure, I'll come in with this 3/3. In the turn. Throw the Ichor Shade. You got it. You got it. Block 6/6. Sure. Let's see. We'll come in with the 3/3. Cool. Invasion of Volgrotha. Burn your face. Play Rona. Say go. I mean, the way their deck has worked has been amazing. For sure. For sure, it's been absolutely amazing. I don't know what they would have done without the Seed Shark, though. Like, okay, let's take a look at this game with no Seed Shark. Alright, so they've had Corruption, Awakening, I think this one got milled, Meeting of Minds, there was a Sunder the Gateway. They would have had a few token creatures running around. And they would have had these battles, right? But without the Seed Shark, they not only don't have the 2/4 flyer, but they don't have all the follow-up tokens. So their deck would have done basically nothing without the Seed Shark. I don't know what the other cards in their hand are. I guess we'll never know whether maybe they could have done something interesting, or you know, whether it was contingent on the Seed Shark, whether they just kind of ran with the Seed Shark because it was there, or whether they actually wouldn't have been able to do much and I would have been able to you know, do some neat stuff this game. It has been amazing to see them kind of combo off here. It's like kind of obscene, but in an interesting way, for sure. So yeah, there's not really anything else special to do here. Okay, so that was 4 and 3. That 4's an okay finish. You know, it's not what you're looking for, but it means you did better than breaking even with 3 wins and 3 losses. I think this deck was better than that. I didn't have a lot of removal, and more removal would have, you know, would have been nice with things like the Halo Forager and the Halo Charge Scab. I just didn't see a whole lot of it. The Invasion of Volgrotha was pretty good in a number of games. In that last one, I just couldn't find a target. Just paired up very poorly against their rare. Yeah, overall, I was pretty satisfied with the way this deck played. Yeah, this draft could have gone a little smoother. You know, I started off with some green cards, and you have to keep your colors open at first. You never know exactly what's going to happen. Let's see if I can take a look at the sideboard here. So yeah, there was like a bounce spell, some more card draw, some more 3-drops. Render Inert would not have killed their shark. Could have just taken a token. And adding green to the deck would have made it more inconsistent. Could have run Urn of Godfire, but that's a really pricey piece of removal. So yeah, I don't know exactly what I could have done differently there. I didn't go that deep into green before I realized that blue and black was what was open, and that was kind of the deck that was forming. I think I jumped ship pretty early, right? I saw this final flourish, and I think it was late in pack 1. So that was a pretty good time to move. Well, sound off in the comments if you think you saw some misplays, or if you think it was bad beats, just let me know. Usually there's something you could have done differently, whether it was in the draft, the deck building, or in the gameplay. But once in a while, you just lose. Tell me what you think. Anyway, do the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, all of that. And I find it funny that I did a dumb draft before this one, where I took all the rares and uncommons and I got 7 wins, and this time I did it seriously and I went 4 and 3. It's incredibly frustrating. Anyway, until next time, stay cool.